Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about just ended Kim Kardashian. No, I know that many people haven't caught on to this as yet, but trust and believe. Once I point it out to you, you guys are going to see exactly what I'm saying. So let's talk about it, shall we? Because as you guys know, Kim Kardashian was on a podcast interview most recently, and she spoke about, parenting her 4 kids alone. Now, in this interview, she spoke about the kids crawling in bed with her. Some would be crying, screaming, and all of that jazz. Typical kid stuff, right? But it seems as though to Kim, it's not typical kid stuff, because how dare you interrupt her space like that? So when Kim did that podcast interview, many people, realized that something was wrong, and it's not with Ye, because they could remember Ye fighting to be in his kid's life, fighting to be at Chicago's birthday party, and a lot more. Also, one of the things that the internet pointed out repeatedly is Kim Kardashian manipulating the kids against their own father when she had North sitting in Pete's lap and Saint West, being taken to the mall by Pete Davidson. Many people, they could read through the play that Kim was doing. So as such, with her coming out to say, she's raising the kids all by herself, many people were definitely not having it, because they know one thing about Kim, and that's Kim is a Kardashian first, which is a clout chaser, and everything else after. So many people were not having it. They know that she was just using this man's name for clout, relevance, and attention. Now, it seems as though Ye is clapping back at Kim in his own little style, because a few hours ago, he has debuted his daughters, North and Chicago West music video for the song Bomb that came on Vultures 2. Yes, honey. So, Bomb is from Vultures 2. North was rapping in full Japanese, and Chicago brought her freestyle skills to the track, okay? Now, in the music video, you could see the girls, driving futuristic vehicle through a post-apocalyptic desert, and they were being chased by quirky creatures, kind of like Gremlin, or, So it is very much age appropriate, right up their alley, and the internet has been reacting to it. For the most part, people believe that North should become a doctor, even if she doesn't want to, because they believe that that's her lane and she should stay in it. I don't know when North told anyone that she loved medicine or even care to serve in that sense, but hey, people will be people hating on kids, right? No. As I was saying, I believe that this is Ye's jab at Kim to say, I don't get involved in my kid's life, then what is this? What is this? Not because I'm not smashing you, not because I'm not ruining my marriage to run to you, and not because I'm not your lap dog, and not because I'm not there when you want me to. It doesn't mean that I'm not co-parenting with you. Because if you look into, the music video, the concept and getting the kids involved, they would have to be like literal genius for them to wrap up that music video in a single day. Means that the kids would have to be full on board, vibing and all. Because we know that doing a music video can take a little bit of time, and it is the first for the kids. So if they did it in one day, kudos to them. But when it comes to coming up with the concept, the creativity, we know that Ye loves to get his kids involved, so we know that they had a say. So during the communication process, they had to be communicating with their father. The father had to be there to lay out the concept, give the concept to the videographer, and the kids had to be there at that point as well. So I honestly believe that this is Ye's way of shutting down Kim with her weird allegations that she comes out with about him every 3 to 5 business days. Every 3 to 5 business days, Ye is absent from home, and she wish that he would come for dinner and games night, and North would prepare the meals, and her kids could just see a happy, functioning, co-parenting relationship. That is what she wants. But when she does that, it's going to be seen as though, it's the kids. when in reality, it is not the kids. It's about her having Ye under her frock tail to be, used as a prop for her. So she's just using the kids as excuse because that's what Kim does, okay? That's what she does, providing that these reports, well, actually, we saw Kim for herself, talking about that co-parenting thing. So I do believe that everything else follows through with what she has been complaining about. But I'm happy that Ye is proving to people, listen, that girl Kim, she does this every 3 to 5 business days, and I'm pretty much involved in my kid's life, not on Kim's terms and conditions, but I am definitely there. And I told you guys that Ye is pretty much involved in his kids' lives. It's just that when he's around, he doesn't monetize them, in the sense that Kim does. Kim would take 101, photographs and send it to the media. She would call the paparazzi on herself. She would have one of the kids flipping off the paparazzi just, to make headlines and all of that jazz. But with Ye allowed the children to be themselves and to just be in their element and just be creative as they would like to be once it is mature and not causing any pain or harm to them or anyone for that matter. So we have to say kudos to Ye for being an amazing father and proving to the internet that Kim Kardashian is just throwing a tantrum once again, and her claims are baseless. Okay. Now guys, I forgot to add, yes, I want you guys to look out for Kim's next move, because anytime she tries to tell a lie on Ye and she doesn't get away with that lie, she goes deeper, darker, and uglier. Because the last time she did something similar to this, or exactly this, when she did that interview on the Angie Martinez podcast, and she, said that her father was there and her father this and her father did all of that jazz. And, we know that when she does these things, she's being extremely unfair to Ye, because even when she was married to Ye would spend time away from home when he's on tour and all of that jazz. So no one should be familiar with Ye more than Kim is. And the mere fact that she's acting as though, Ye being absent out of the kids' life for moments at a time because of his work, and that's how he makes his money and pays his child support. Because she's doing this and he's proving her wrong, she's going to come back to do something even more sinister, because the last time she did that Angie Martinez interview where she tried to call Ye a deadbeat dad and it didn't work out, she then, used a clip of her on Keeping Up with the Kardashians crying, saying that Ye is causing her to break out with psoriasis because Ye has been stressing her out. Because honestly, these are the things that Kim literally does. And then she'll come back and she'll cry and say, oh my God, I have to quit law school because Kanye West has his young, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy wife walking around half naked. Like, what the hell does that have to do with you, your personal life and your achievement? If you were that depressed by anything that Bianca is doing, you wouldn't be lurking in the bushes to copy her at every opportunity that you get. So Kim is a narcissist, and so she's a narcissist, and it's easy to identify her narcissism. No, saying that, I definitely, because we have to also give credit where credit is due. I do think that Kim, she does an amazing job with the kids. Maybe not how you nor I would like her to, but on her own terms and conditions, we have to say that she has done an amazing job. The kids are fed, they're spoiled, they get to go on shopping sprees and all of that jazz. They have a good education and stuff. The major part that people have a problem with Kim as it relates to the kids is just the exploitation. And now, people have been pointing out instances where it seems as though Kim may be trying to get North under a mind control programming. I have wanted to do a video on that, but you guys know that when it comes to kids and some topics, I stay away from them because I believe that, no one should be talking about anyone's child in a particular manner. But I've seen the video on TikTok and I wanted to make a video about it and show you guys what they're talking about to see, if there's any expert who can pick up on that. Because yes, sometimes the internet says stuff and we know that it's often not factual. But also what we've been experiencing this year more than ever is the reality of most of the conspiracy theories that we thought were just conspiracy theories are real, actual, factual incidents or happenings, things that have really happened. So I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you're interested in that video, and I'll think about how to navigate through it without the child being so much the focus, even though the child is the topic in a sense, right? So it is your time to chime in. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts about, Ye coming out swinging at Kim? This is how I describe it, because to me, it's a clap back, and I just like to, use certain terminologies, but it doesn't mean that, because sometimes I realize that people do not get my humor. Okay. So I'm not saying that Ye is physically swinging at Kim, but I'm talking figuratively, okay? So what are your thoughts about him coming out swinging at Kimmy Cakes, proving that she's telling a lie and he's very much involved in his kid's life, also co-parenting and paying the child support. So be sure to leave a comment while you're at it. Thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.